Hi guys, it's Adam, and we are gonna talk. And today we are gonna talk about the 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 ninth and tenth category: variable and blocks. Variables is a way or storage container to store a certain number in a certain place of time. So this is the default. It will always come to you when you press new file or open Pictoblox app. And if you press this little checkbox, it will show up here. My variable is 0 points. How do we set it to and change it or add? The set my variable so you can rename it or change it the name like test variable or delete it. For now, we will have only one variable and set variable to, let's say, 15. Set it to 15. Set it to 0. Change test variable by 1 or by -1. So we can simply make a game that whenever we click Toby or a coin or anything, it will change our score. We can rename the test variable or make a new one. And then it will change the variable every time. And then whenever we start the game, the green flag, it will set our variable to 0. The show variable. This shows it or hides it just like the checkbox, but without opening the game outside. So you can do like this and it will hide and show, which is used in Patch's level code maker. Whenever he made a level, he programmed the code so that you can create your custom levels. This is how it showed or hid. Our second part of the variables category is lists. Now, lists are like variables, but we add a list and we add things to the list, like test list. For all sprites, I mean every character in this game, all of these characters that we tap and will join our game will have or use the test list. Or if we use a Toby list only for our sprite Toby, it will say Toby list. That means it's only for this character, no one else. Okay, let's remove the Toby list and let's learn about the nice little words or code that the game gives us. Add whatever we want to the test list. So let's say hello. Test list now has hello. Now, as you can see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4. This means the column is numbers and the second column it is editable line of text. Delete 1. So this is kind of complicated, but delete all, which means it will be empty. But if we had hello and hi, and let's say I want to delete only the hello. Delete the first word or number in this list. So it gets removed. And we do that again, it removes it. Insert thing means let's say we have 3 highs. We want to insert something between the 1 and 2 right here so that we can put something. So insert thing at 2. So it will move this in the place of 2. It will move the 2 in the place of 3 and 3 in the place of 4. And the new one will come here. Boom. Now, we have replace item. Let's say we want to replace the first item, which is high, of this list with thing. So it does that. Now let's have the item 1 and numbered item. Item 1 means it will tell us the name or whatever text is in the item 1 of our test list. So item number 1, which is thing. Let's see if it says thing. It does. So that means the first thing on our list is thing. Or we can say fourth. It says it's fourth. Item number of thing. So maybe we have two highs, or let's say we only have one high. Empty. Item number of high in test. So it's like this, but it will flip. It will tell us the number which this word is in. It is third place. It is. So we can use this to make scoreboards. Say the number of player name in the test list. So we'll know who is first, third, or fourth. And let's say here we have two things and we want to know the item of thing. What will happen? It will say one. Because the first or what could you call it? The closest to the first is this one. So it will say first. Length of test list is, it will tell us how long it is, which means it will tell us how long it is, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 items. 5. Test list contains thing. Does this list contain this item? It does. Okay, now the show list and high list is the same as the test variable, but instead of hiding the variable, okay, so now let's move on to the my blocks category. You can see the only thing that we can use actually is the make a block. So custom block is used to make our like encased block. So let's say we will make this block and we want like 500 more block pieces inside it. We can do that. So let's make it move. You can see here it says add an input. So like we can make a number, this many steps, with another, let's say moving this many steps with speed, or with repeat, repeat. And if you click run without screen refresh, whatever we will program in this little nice block will be like instant. Like it will be like, it will not even care, like it will not worry about it. So we want it to run with screen refresh. Okay, you can see immediately that it gives us some define this. So this is how we program or code our own block. So let's bring this out and let's define it. Repeat, so you can see we wanted to move one step and repeat how many times. Let's say we wanted it to repeat 50. So repeat this much. So you see what these will do. Whatever we type here, 50, this will be called 50. Like, yeah, it's just that you need it to be in a forever loop. So let's make it repeat 50 times. This little step guy will move this many steps. So now if we click this, whatever, So all we need to do is customize this little block. Maybe I want to move 5 steps, and we want to keep doing it for, say, 12 times. What it immediately did was repeat this many times. It will repeat this code over and over, move this type. Now, let's see what's the problem if we accidentally selected run without screen refresh. It's instant, but in some games we would like it like that, but in some we do not. So this can be a nice way of adding. Now we just added 4 blocks into one piece of code. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, and comment.